again.
I'm seeing him now. Got his promo up. Let me sort out my microphone, yeah, D. Give me a sec. You bland bitch.
Roll up a clip, you bland bitch.
You bland bitch. This nigga is rude, bro. And he has to be careful because that will stick with Roddy because he is genuinely kind of bland.
The match that he just had. Oh, hold on.
You think I'm gonna tag with you? You've got another thing coming. I wouldn't tag with you if it was a fire all over my body. You're the only way to get it out. I would never tag with you. You understand me?
They known each other for that long, yeah?
I don't care what they think. I don't. So you're saying there's a chance?
You did the Lloyd Christmas line.
He makes me sick, bro.
Don't you know that everyone loves?
Fair enough.
But at least do me one favor before we leave Philadelphia tonight.
So
Davey, if you look at
Yep.
the title of my stream, I've called you Davey Callus.
Davey Callis. Many people will agree with that.
Yeah, that's the word there. Listen, I see Shug made himself public enemy number one the other day. I said, "Oh shit, bro!" I had to defend him a little bit.
Oh, would you rather be in a sold out crowd that's
Yeah,
half dead, or
I thought it was a simple
simple
question,
question?
personally. Yeah, I thought it was like, and that's something we've spoken about here. They was like, no. Oh shit, Kenny Omegle.
Oh, and Kenny got a mic.
Omegle.
Damn, what a graphic that is.
That's gonna be a fucking match. Because even this match just now, MJF didn't do too much, but he showed you, as he always does, that he can wrestle, bro. That
Now
little
listen to
duck
this crowd.
underneath. Mm-hmm.
You seem to have a lot going on.
Jesus.
A little bit of gaslighting never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hurt a lot of people, but you know what I mean.
And I reserve the right to defend
Let me turn this down a bit. Actually, no, fuck it. Let the
Here
people
we
listen.
go.
This is a radio.
better than me and you know it? Well, in Max, gee golly gosh, don't be afraid to show it, pal. Okay, how about this, Kenny? The cleaner versus the devil this Saturday night.
Here we go.
Connecticut for the AEW World Championship.
Jay White's going to implement himself into that match instantly.
Best man wins.
You
He's
very
going to be
well
like, hold
could.
on there, sunshine.
You very
You ain't
well
got the
could.
title.
And Kenny, he will, because my name is Maxwell Jacob.
Jay and Kenny have quite a bit of history. Not here, but
And El Japano.
Goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang. And Max, 3 days, bitch.
Mm-hmm. I don't like Kenny's catchphrase though. I've never taken to it.
Oh, the
Good night,
what made
bang,
you a
good.
do? Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little corny, but so is Kenny.
yeah, man. Yeah,
So
that
kind of
it is. He
it
is.
it suits him in a way.
No, only he can get away with saying that.
Yeah, no, it's not something everybody could do. That match that Max just ran, he's running a face character, and that was a heel match.
Mm-hmm. I love the front flip into a back flip into the eye poke spot.
I
He's
like
like, yeah,
the
I can do all these things, but here, look at this, poke in the eye.
yeah. Well, that's why I said the message there: kangaroo kick, warrior rope shake, Roddy Piper poke to the eye,
Mm-hmm.
like just bang bang bang.
Mm-hmm.
This show
He
is
is.
off to a rather rousing start, I would say. Little devil tease.
I think TK has a vendetta, bro.
Oh, he
This man
when
is on a mission, bro.
when he gets on a mission, look the fuck out.
Yeah, 100%.
You
Didn't you
are
hear me
getting
say
some
he's gonna,
shows.
bro? He bought TNA for Sting. That's what he's gonna be. He's gonna be like, hey, Sting, thanks. Here's a company,
Yeah, no, he's not. I don't know what he's doing.
and
I
he
don't think
does
it's a
have that
Hall of
type of
Fame
money.
induction
He's
because
4 years of fucking bro. Unless he makes a TNT Hall of Fame. Think about that. A TNT Hall of Fame.
could I mean it could be
DDP.
anything, right? Like I've been surprised a few times with this promotion, but so within the first half hour, we've had a match set up for Full Gear,
Mm-hmm.
the ROH Tag Team Champions, that he has to defend alone against the Gun Club. We have a match set up for Saturday with Max against Kenny Omega,
Mm-hmm.
a Devil Tease, Jay White appearance.
Who do you think is going to be the devil?
I honestly don't know.
If
Like
they
it
do
could
a
be
swerve, it will be. If it's a swerve, I see Ali coming out for some reason.
no,
But
no,
I
not
wouldn't see how he. Yeah.
no. Ali can't because of the non compete. That's
Mm.
December 20th, but December 20th is on a Wednesday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like WWE.
Don't think and plan
Yeah.
ahead when they do these things. Yes,
Like,
you are 100% right. All they had to do was wait another day.
literally, bro. Wait one more day.
It's like
Just wait a day.
let's fuck them up so they can't do this on like their big show.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's a 1 month extension. Why? I don't know. Just take it. Like what they did, even the edge, the timing of the edge thing was so bad. They're lucky that it didn't backfire on them because I don't want to say Edge. The thing is, yeah, I wouldn't say Edge isn't a draw, but Edge has never been a
He's never
draw.
been the guy.
Do you get it?
No, he's never been like the guy, like a Cena or like a Hogan or any of those. No. But he is definitely a guy.
Oh,
Right?
100%.
Like,
A 1,000,000%. Undoubtedly.
but the
He's
way
more of a guy initially than Christian was when he went to AEW.
well, when Christian showed up, people were disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Look now.
That was TK's fault, though. We've signed the greatest wrestler ever.
Yeah, he built it up a bit.
The best
Yeah,
wrestler in the world.
Yeah, he
It's
overbuilt
gonna knock your socks
that
off.
up. Yeah.
Guys, Wednesday is going to change the galaxy. Christian.
I'll give
If
him
he came
props
back with that.
though. He has
I
not
love Christian.
disappointed since he's been there.
I've never not like I've never not liked Christian. Even when he was doing his whole jealous brother not brother thing with Edge around the King of the Ring time, I wasn't invested in his in him as a wrestler, but I was very invested in his character. I've always thought he was charismatic. I've always thought he was entertaining. Who's this? Hook. Oh man, I missed his entrance.
Ooh, Hook got a haircut.
He's cooled
You
down a
see
lot
his
as well
cleats.
now.
Yeah. And Rob, I'm not appearing at WrestleMania 40 now. Van Dam is the tag team
Hmm.
partner. With
Sorry,
that
I gotta hear this
largely,
entrance. 1 second. This entrance makes me so nostalgic. ECW had a wrestling game around the same time WWF Attitude came out, and they used the same game engine. So it was literally Attitude with just different skins and barbed wire. And this was definitely the entrance theme I heard the most from that game.
yeah.
And I'm talking like
And
98, 99 or some shit.
and there are people in this crowd that would have heard it a lot because this show is in Philadelphia, which was the
Bro.
home of ECW.
Rob Van Dam's got a proper builder, a sleeper body. When he's not tense, he's got a pot belly. When he tenses, he has a fresh six pack. If you look at him from the back, you would think like he's like 22 years old.
Well, he's aged really well. Like
he has.
yeah, like for a guy in his what is he, 52
Yeah, he's
probably,
50,
something like that.
and he was very inactive for a while as well. Let me turn this down a bit.
Yeah, like this week here, like he busts out Okada out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
what the fuck?
I mean, I get
Orange
it.
Cassidy, the man has
That's
a match, a throwaway match, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, Moxley, you pushed me, so we're gonna have a tag match with me and Jesus." And it's like, that's how you want to build that up?
well, the Okada is probably going to set up the second match with Danielson at Wrestle Kingdom,
Mm.
most likely.
Rob Van Dam moves exactly the same. He even sells exactly the same. I can't explain it.
Oh, he hasn't changed anything.
Literally, he
No.
wrestles exactly how he had. It's good. He's lucky his moveset is flashy. And now that he's older, the fact that he does it is more impressive. But he hasn't evolved from like 2003.
In
That was a
yeah, he's
terrible landing.
52, Rob.
Mm. Well, if we're going by the Sting timeline, he's got about 13 years left in him before
Oh,
he retires.
decade and a half. Keep her
Mhm.
going, Mr. Wednesday Night.
You know what's funny, yeah? Do you remember? I think it was like, what, 12 years ago now? Maybe more? No, it was a while ago when Chris Jericho faced Ricky Steamboat. And it was such a groundbreaking big thing that Steamboat was A, in shape, and 2, could still wrestle. Because back like
Yeah.
15 years ago, that was not a thing, bro.
No, I remember that match. Steamboat did look good. I was like, holy
He did,
shit.
but now he looks as good as any wrestler that's 48 to 50. If anything, he looks worse as he. If you in today's time, that match wouldn't have been special at all.
No.
Do you see what I'm saying? And that's crazy because whilst he was maybe 54 at the time, I think Bobby Lashley now is about 48.
Yeah, Lashley's 48. Yeah.
Even our Truth was doing some business down NXT before he hurt himself, and he was still pulling out sunset flips over the top rope. But because he doesn't look old, at least not body wise, like it's not impressive. Our Truth doing the exact same moveset he was 23 years ago, bro. That's crazy.
Well, when was that match? That was in 2009.
14 years ago.
Yeah. Steamboat now.
How old is he?
No, it doesn't have his birthday on here.
He is 70 years old.
70. So
So he was about 55, 56 when he had that match.
yeah, I seen I seen someone today. It's like maybe Tony is going to get him do everything in his power to get Sting a dream match. And the two names that they threw out, Ric Flair, that is not a dream match at this
No,
stage
fuck no.
of Rick's journey.
Fuck no.
No. The other name they threw out was
God, no.
no Undertaker. How in the fuck? Like,
Oh,
no, that's just not going to happen, and it wouldn't be
Fuck
at this
no.
stage of the game good anyway.
At this stage, you got a better chance of seeing Taker go in the octagon, bro.
Good lord.
Literally. You got a better chance of seeing Undertaker in the cage going
Yeah.
up against fucking John Jones
Yeah,
than
like,
you do him
What?
facing Sting or
like put some thought into it, people. Like, come
bro.
on.
Sting hasn't had a singles match.
No, since
Period.
2015.
Like
8 years.
what?
8 years.
And you want to give him Taker to have his first one against, let alone let it even be possible or feasible.
No, there is outside of seeing the two of them in character, like standing across
Yeah.
from the ring.
And Sting don't
It-
even wear his fucking gear no more, so it's not even that same
No, like if he
nostalgic
came out with the
effect.
jacket on and the face paint, still
And
wouldn't
his
be the
fucking
same.
khaki jeans.
But
Instead, he's gonna
everything,
come out in a black jumper, knitted by his
everything,
fucking favorite auntie.
but everything after that face off, like standing face to face in the ring with Sting now probably looking down at the Undertaker. 'Cause Undertaker is shrunk. It,
Yeah,
it, would-
bro,
it would
him
it
and
would go
Braun Breaker are
downhill really
basically
fast.
him and Braun were literally the same height.
Yeah, there wasn't as big of a discrepancy
That
there
was
as
weird. That was weird, bro.
yeah. But I mean that happens. Like they
It
take a lot
does.
of bumps, right? The hips.
Hogan shrunk like 4 inches. He was at 6'7"
Yeah,
at his max.
Hogan can
Now he's
keep
at 6'3".
Hogan
No,
can
that
keep
nigga can
shrinking
shrink
until
6 foot under, my bro. Trust me.
yeah until he's like gone.
I did like that last week. I did like the promo the other day, Sting's promo. Guys like fucking Ricky Steamboat. Yay! Guys like Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. Ho, boo.
Yeah. Oh, they do
I
not like
said,
Hogan. No, this fan
I
base
said
does not like
lovely.
Hogan.
I like that they was indifferent on Flair because I don't know how everyone just forgotten about his escapades either.
Yeah. Well, Flair is
Dying.
very polarizing, right? If
he got
you
he got old man sympathy.
if you look at his body of work, he gets a woo. If you
He
look at
gets a woo.
Rick's body of work as a human being, he doesn't get a woo.
He gets a Hogan.
He gets a Hogan. Yeah. So you'll get a mixed reaction based on that, I think is why.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at Hogan's body of work in the ring, he gets a boo.
What do you think the problem with Hook is right now? As to why, and I know it's not Hook per se, it's booking, but let's just speak kayfabe. What would you say the problem with Hook is right now as to why he's cooled down?
He hasn't been in a consistent storyline for one. So he's kind of floundering there. They don't know if they want to make him a singles guy. They don't know if they want to make him a tag guy. So that's another problem.
Mm-hmm.
He's not on the mic enough, or hardly at all, for us to get a feel of, okay, what are you and what type of character are you? He can speak, because I've heard him. It's just very, very rare, right? Now, he's still really young, only in his early 20s. So he has time. Like, time is on his side.
Mm-hmm.
And he can work in the ring.
Oh, he's smooth as fuck, man.
Yeah. So, there's positives going on there, but there's some negatives too that they got to address. So
He's genuinely one of my favorites in AEW to watch in ring because he has a rawness to him that looks polished. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
So even like when he's giving you that fucking dangerous ass takeover, he looks like he's real life just pulled your arm out his socket by accident.
Mm.
But the person is always fine. Like I love stuff like that. Even
Yeah.
Kevin Nash, after he was speaking shit on LA Knight, and Triple H definitely gave him a call and said, "Stop shitting on my wrestlers." And then he was like, "Oh, yeah, I watched some LA Knight matches, and he always tucks ahead." Like
Yeah.
from he said that, I watched out for it, and he does that power slam thing. He does, even when the guy is heavy and he doesn't get him up fully. The first thing his left hand does is go straight to the back of the head.
And that's
I
yeah.
love stuff like that.
You make it look as realistic as possible, while at the same time protecting the person that you're doing it to. He can
Like
do
my
that,
Queen Nia
and
Jax
at a
does
very
all the
young
time.
age, be able to do it.
That's like Nia Jax.
Oh, and the
Oh,
screen goes right to what? Right to black and white.
she
But
said, "Shh." Yeah, I love her.
I can't believe I had to explain this multiple times.
Oh yeah,
Why?
Tony.
Why
No
are they
one
doing
gets
this in
that.
picture in picture? Because it's kind of fucking movie.
I mean, the same reason Sammy used to hold up cue cards without saying anything.
Yeah, it's like I know I'm old and I wasn't around exactly when these things were being made, but I damn well know what they are. Like,
Listen, even I clocked it straight away. I'll tell you what did throw me for a loop the very first time. So when Sammy was doing that card stuff, yeah,
yeah,
there was a time when I was, because obviously I pirate in it, but I must have been watching a fight stream, so it didn't cut to picture in picture, but he was doing the cards, and I was like, did they miss the timing of the advert? But no, they didn't. It just wasn't picture in picture for me. Yeah, I clocked it time, and then say like I would watch. I think it was Dark or Rampage or one of them. Sometimes they'll be like, "And we're going to break," and then they continue talking, and then I was like, "Oh, this is the first company I've seen that does this," and I don't even know if they know they. Well, now they know, but I don't think that was planned initially.
and, and another thing that it does, it kind of goes hand in hand. You're watching what's going on in the screen next to you, right?
hmm
You're also watching the advert, which I'm
Viewer
sure,
retention.
right? Which I'm sure the people advertising kind of like.
hmm
You'll hear
And
things that
bro,
you
even WWE
normally wouldn't.
started implementing it. The E only started doing it after AEW. I noticed that they never used to do picture in picture. I don't think they knew that was a thing. I didn't know. But even for myself, there's certain TV shows, American shows I watch, and it happens. But in wrestling, it had never crossed my mind either until I saw TK do it. But I don't think things like that should be brought up in like a, oh, how could you never? It's like, no, that's how you learn, man. You have to watch to learn.
Funny you should say that because I was watching Monday. It was a good show. Right,
Yeah.
flowed well. There was some story. There was storyline movement going forward. Like women got time in the ring. Like, it was good. Right, a little bit too much Judgment Day, but that's like the sun is going to rise tomorrow. It's just going to happen. But one thing I noticed on the Gargano match, they played. They did it backwards. They started the match, and then they had the advert come in. I'm like, okay, so I really shouldn't really be paying that close attention to this match then, because
But
in the
that
middle of it,
wrestle,
you made it a
sorry, go
point
on.
to show me something else.
That wrestle talk thing I sent you, they get onto them about that all the time. The
Yeah.
pacing, the timing. Like there's Tempest, the Canadian one. Oh shit, Sting coming up. 1 second. Okay, cool. I wanted to see what entrance theme he was gonna use. But yeah, they get onto it all the time. They'll be like, oh, the wrestlers were stood in the ring for 8 minutes before their opponent came out and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Like we don't see it on TV, but the people in the audience, in the crowd would like. Fuck. There was one night there. I think I forget who it was. It was a ladies' match, but I guess they were standing in the ring for like almost 20 minutes. They
It
sent him out to
happened,
the ring, then they just did a bunch of backstage stuff. I'm like,
it happened the other day as well. There was in the ring for, I think it was either the Judgment Day or like the Uso and Code, but they was in the ring for 11 minutes.
yeah, yeah, that's a bit too long. All right, here we
Okay,
go.
let's see.
The announcement that shocked the world was a week ago, and I know it came from the bottom of your heart, my friend.
So, interviewers, there's an unwritten rule: you never let the person you're interviewing take the mic out your hand. I don't know if you realize, but Tony, now that I've said it, he will always hold on to the mic. But you see, Sting went to take it from him. He gave it up straight away. That's respect right there, still. Because Tony's meant to be the interviewer in this situation right here. If the mic's out your hand, you're non-factored now. Do you get it? So that's a
Thank God he
little
is a classy individual.
oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
But that's a little interviewer law still. If you look it up, you'll see. Ultimate Warrior is shaking in his grave right now.
Blade Runners.
hmm I love his woo because he doesn't woo; he just screams,
Yeah.
and he's always. What did he say? He just made one of them bust up.
Sting's great career.
So what's the thing?
Getting there.
Do the thing.
35 years ago.
I got real love for Tony Schiavone, man. One of my childhood heroes, bruv.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember a few years ago, a lot of people were shitting on him before he came back out into the company. I don't know if you knew that it was in his book that he wasn't necessarily the most liked, but I felt that people were talking about my dad, bro, when I was when I was finding out.
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Whatever it is.
it's Ric Flair. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, don't do the
Davey,
match.
Davey, please don't.
No,
Please don't
don't.
tell me he's doing the match.
No, don't do the match. The Nature Boy Ric Flair on AEW.
I'm so scared right now, bro. I am so scared for what he's gonna say.
Well, yeah. This is not a PG-13 company.
Oh my
The
god.
whole-
Sting! You and I, the Nature
But
Boy. Woo! 1-on-1.
But I
Oh
mean,
God,
this
no.
here takes me back to like when I was a teenager.
Hmm.
You know, when Sting and Rick first started fighting, and Sting winning the first championship.
Fucking hell.
Welcome to AEW.
First time I saw Sting and Flair was WCW, bruv.
You know that in life there are moments that are magical. They're few and they're far between. And that's the magic of the chemistry of whatever you do in life that makes you the best. 35 years ago, this gentleman and I said,
You can tell he's been drinking.
on TBS.
Okay, you can.
When
Look at his
has
skin. It's all red.
when hasn't he though?
Bro. Jesus Christ.
When I inducted him in the Hall of Fame, they go 55 minutes in a match 35 years ago or tonight is hard. He never took a deep breath. He lived up to all the potential, and he is not only one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of our business, one of the biggest celebrities, but damn it, he's probably the nicest guy I've ever known. So when I got an invitation,
Does Sting do the woo via Ric Flair? Or was they just both doing it?
That I'm not sure on.
Because I saw him doing it in his beach days, his surfer days.
damn it, time flies, brother. If you'll have me, man, I want to ride the wagon with you, man. I want to ride it out with you.
No. What's that mean? Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck off, man. Look at him. Look at him. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Get me. I was going to say, get me out of here, you know. Where am I? I'm in
Christian,
my own house.
here's Christian.
Yes. Yeah. Now we're cooking. He's going to be like, shouldn't you guys be dead? He's just going to say something. Yes, sir. Savior. Don't tell me it's going to be a 3-on-3, bro.
So, Tony Khan is a billionaire, and this is the gift that he gives to Sting for his retirement, huh?
Oh, he's going to upset Ric Flair for real. Ric Flair doesn't know what he's got himself into.
So Tony basically, Sting, he basically gave you a suit, some gold chains, and a black liver. Gift.
I told you. I told you. Look, Ric Flair's like, whoa.
How you're moving around out here, I don't feel like I'm watching Weekend at Bernie's at all. I mean, you can't even see the puppet strings. You look great. Relax, people, relax. I know Ric Flair is not dead. Relax. I also know he's not a god.
I told you.
Because if there were a god, Ric Flair would have been dead 20 years ago.
I fucking told you. What did I say, Davey? What did I say? I saw it coming. From I saw the purple entrance. I knew it. I knew that was coming, bro. I knew that was coming. We love you, Christian.
The real reason why I'm out here is because last week, Sting and Darby Allin decided to stick their nose in my business yet again. Darby, how's your arm feeling? You still have some sour grapes that I beat you at Wrestle Dream in your hometown, huh? Well, I'll give you one more chance in Philadelphia.
Thank you. I love him so bad.
At Full Gear.
Sting's showing his age with that one.
First of all, Darby and I were
Father Blue Sheep. What's good, my bro? Sorry I never saw your chat.
Yeah, they won't put Flair in the ring. They're not doing that,
I fucking hope not, bro.
especially here. Like you can't do the style of matches that they do here at his age. There's no fucking way. It's not
Are
happening.
you trying to tell me that you can't see Ric Flair trying to do a moonsault through a table?
wow, what a moment! Insanity. That was just wild on many levels. And fans earlier today, Renee Paquette.
Look at Ric Flair.
Chris Jericho.
Jesus Christ. Get out. Renee is a looker, you know. Hey, Renee.
Well, I mean, you're right. It was.
This fucking show needs a pause so I can go make another
pro
couple.
wrestler for 33 years. I can't even remember ever having a beatdown like that. I'm still feeling it. Obviously, ribs are still hurting after, I think it was 7 or 8 consecutive spine busters and 3 world's most dangerous slams. So I think the thing that's hurting the most for me is probably my ego.
Arguably one of the great.
Is Renee Canadian?
Renee is Canadian. She's from Ontario, Canada.
Do all Canadian women look like Renee?
A whole bunch of them, yes.
God damn.
They,
I need to go
they are
Canada,
quite
bro.
scrumptious up in the Great White North.
Always self-reflecting, like you mentioned, whether it's Demo God or Le Champion.
Never met a Canadian in person. It's crazy, isn't it?
One thing I've always had was immense self-confidence in myself, and knowing that on any given night I can.
You're not gonna get sympathy for Jericho at this stage, bro.
Get out of the hole that he just continued to dig with my body over and over again.
Do you reckon they're starting a Jericho coming to time? Oh, look, as I said that.
Do I still have what it takes to beat a Will Hobbs? Is it time to maybe, step back a little bit? Or is it time to get even stronger and get even more intense and get even more self-confidence?
I see Jericho retiring within the next 2 years.
Yeah, it's time. Like it's time he starts winding it down.
Some sort of revenge. Don Callis has a whole family.
If he's trying to fucking put over his Painmaker thing, I'm going downstairs right now.
Chris Jericho has a lot of friends too. And some of those friends are even bigger than Will Hobbs. Maybe it's time to give him a call.
Oh, who do you think he's referring to? What big people are there that's not in the company already?
Bigger than Powerhouse Hobbs.
My brain is going overtime right now.
That Jericho would have connections to.
No one. Are there any big free agents right now? Oh, could it be my man? What's his name? He was in NWA for a while. The black guy. That
Nash?
was in...
No.
Did you say Nash as in Kevin? Oh, best entrance in the game right now.
Yeah. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, holy shit.
Fucking rhythm, bro. I had to show my pops this. Don't you cry no more.
All right. Bigger than Hobbs that would still be active.
It's gonna be the big show.
Could be Jericho.
It's gonna be. He's like,
Although,
maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm not strong enough no more. He's like, I know someone that's younger than me, bigger than me, and stronger than me.
yeah,
It's
yeah. Paul
fucking big
Paul White
show.
would be younger than him.
It's like, hey, well, he didn't lie, okay?
I mean, they would have to be somewhat active, like or able to do something.
What's my man's name? NJ something? The black dude does. Oh, I think he's even been on AEW a couple times, but he's not. He's been on like Rampage and shit.
Wouldn't be Batista, I don't think.
Imagine. I feel sorry for the Hardys because you can tell that they was gonna do something with him, and then Jeff put a stop to that.
Yeah, it just never
Mm-hmm. Because it's
it
like, what do you
never
don't want to trust
took.
him now?
Yeah. And what happened with Jeff there too? That didn't help
Yeah,
whatever was
yeah.
planned either. But Jeff has lost at least a step, and so is Matt.
But what Jeff Hardy's doing now, apart from the fact, obviously, you're with your brother again, he was better off just. Well, he got fired, but he was better off just staying in WWE if that was the case. At least I was still giving him like fucking IC title runs. All right, I'm gonna go make my tea
All right.
during this match because I already know Matt Hardy's whole move set, the side effect, the twist of fate, and the elbows off the middle rope, and the delete fucking turnbuckle smashes. Jeff
And with
Hardy
Hangman
does.
involved in this too, I would keep an eye out for Swerve.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'll be back before then.
Yeah.
Un momento. Oh, I pressed something I shouldn't have. There we go. Yeah, swerve. What up, swerve? No, no, that's bad. Big pressure.
Capture these Ring of Honor World Six Man Championship and really make that banner year that they've been looking for. Zay over the top, the tornado. Lights out. Nick Jackson and Hangman Adam Page and inside the ring, Matt Hardy and Matt Jackson. Now look at this, Zay. Wow, Matt Hardy mocking the Bucks. Yeah, mocking the Bucks, and fans action continues. Picture in picture for the Ring of Honor World Trios Championship. It's about dang time for the Bucks to start their season against the Sixers. Then the Suns and Lakers rivalry picks up in Hollywood. 76ers Bucks, Suns Lakers. Coverage begins tomorrow at 7 p.m. Presented by Kia on TNT.
Okay, glitzy lamb, super snap, a real saucy boy. Dynamite. Don't I know it? Maestro. Thanks. It's Old Navy.
When your dining set is an on-trend mid-century beauty that comes in 3 stylish colors with Papa-Pedic chairs and only costs $5.99 for the 6-piece set, there's only one thing to say. Oh, my mom!
Discount furniture.
I've always been prone to hair thinning.
I was getting older. I was under a lot of stress.
I started taking Nutrafol.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement.
I am back to me.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com.
The Chewy app has everything for pets. Hungry pets, itchy pets, scratchy pets, and most importantly, your pet. Everyday great prices and 35% off your first auto ship order. Right to your door. Download the Chewy app.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back, which means the never-ending pasta you crave is back. Starting it with our never-ending first course? Well, that's always been here. Never-ending pasta bowl starting at $13.99 for a limited time.
At AG, we believe that nourishing your whole body is key to unlocking your vitality as you age, allowing you to thrive both physically and mentally. This is foundational nutrition made simple with AG1. Let's get you cleaned up before Mom gets home. That'll work. Dentist 6 cleans so you can get closer.
Lowe's knows to expect the unexpected. So when you need an appliance fast, we've got you covered with trusted brands the moment you need them. You don't have to sweat the unexpected. Get what you need when you need it, now at Lowe's.
Someone tried to steal your Butterfinger this Halloween. Call the BFI. No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger.
The Hardys and Brothers Zay absolutely dominating Matt Jackson, 1/3 of the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Champion, alongside Nick Jackson and Hangman Adam Page, but this has been all Hardys and Zay.
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the word go. I love this aggressiveness. They've kind of been mocking their butts. I'm not so sure what that's all about, but in the ring, it's working.
Matt Jackson countering or anticipating Matt Hardy. Northern Lights, you might get it. Stereo Northern Lights on Zay and Matt Hardy. That was actually done by Matt. He's got that opportunity now to get over there. He did it. Hangman Page, the legal man, coming in, taking down Zay. And now, sending Matt Hardy out. No, Matt. Reverse. No, Hangman reverses. And a shot for Jeff Hardy as well. Hangman. Dealer's choice here for Hangman. Who's going to go after? And that tag by Matt Jackson, the real difference maker for the Elite tonight. Hangman sending Zay for a ride. And now Hangman over the top. Oh! Hangman Adam Page. Just fast-paced offense is now. Death Valley Driver. The leg is hooked. No! Zay able to kick out. Good stuff right there by the Hangman, for sure. Good footwork and all those quick introduction moves. Zay's in trouble.
You want to get fired up, Taz? Hangman can get fired up, man.
Give a swerve. We're not proud.
Reversal.
Oh, nicely done, man. Look at this.
What's happened to the other partner of Zayn? Is he injured? Quen.
He is injured. Yeah.
Seems like
Another
it's been
team
like
that
a
never
year.
really took potential. I mean, they got the talent.
I don't know, man. Again, it might sound silly, but I feel like presentation plays a huge part. Do you know what I mean? Like, first and foremost, look at my man's gear, bro. Look at his gear. Does he look like a serious title contender to you, bro? Just
I
off
have a
image
question
alone.
for you. That wrestle chat that we started, or somebody started,
Yeah.
who was running that?
I don't even know if I still follow the guy, but it's let me get there. How are you able to go live? What the fuck? Someone's asking me how I'm able to go live on Twitter. Fucking hell.
So I'm wondering if Swerve cost them this match. Because he said last week it won't be just Adam.
Oh yeah, for real, isn't it? I'm expecting to see him because if you notice, Swerve ain't. Oh, he hasn't had a match in about 3-4 shows now himself. It's Rolling Geekdom. Davey.
Roland Geekdom?
This person. I've got like a photographic memory. What I had to do was see the app to remember who it was. So I just went through my followers. They got This Is Awesome chunks. Dope.
Well, they're putting on a good match. Better than I thought, actually. Because I'm not big on the Hardys at this stage of their.
Oh yeah, no, not at all, bro. Oh look. Man said, whose house? Oh, don't kill me. Taking the piss. That makes me laugh because he's running, but he's just never, ever gonna get there in time. Like, you're at your house, my brother. You have to fly to your shows. Right?
Yeah.
you
Well,
just
Prince
you just
Nana.
got to charge it to the game. This is why I said Swerve's one of the biggest heels right now. He does proper bad stuff, bro. This nigga just tore the kid's fucking drawing and said, you ain't got no taste. Yeah, what was that noise? Did you not hear that? Oh shit, it's getting serious. Davey.
Oh.
Oh. How can you not call this man evil, bro?
As a matter of fact, it will, just not today. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this here as a reminder that you are forever indebted to me. And it's your father's fault.
That shirt is way too big for that baby, bro. This nigga never had kids before. What's going on, Swerve?
That was a message.
And then Paige's wife calls him. She's like, Adam, a nice man came to leave a present. Adam, a nice man came to leave a present for the little one. Yeah, that's what they needed. They needed Roddy Strong in there. He's like, my bad, that's on me. Wrong house. So right now, yeah, what advert can you see?
4imprint.com.
Okay. Wow, Davey, we're in the same country technically. I saw that as well.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty much in a straight
It's
line
like
with
we're
those
watching the
things.
same TV. This is my phone. This is my stream that I'm watching.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
where
I'm
I'm watching
streaming
it.
it from the laptop
That's why
over
my
the
TV
TV.
is down. Ah, you got the split screen up.
Plus, get free design services at joybird.com. My anxiety
The reason I asked about the chat was one, I'll use this term loosely, gentleman in there. First thing was, oh, Sting versus Ric Flair. I asked nicely, did they announce that match? No, they didn't. Proceeds to go post on Sting versus Ric Flair. Like, all right, like stop doing shit like that.
I actually unfollowed one of the guys out of that group today. I think I sent the tweet in the chat the other day. It was a crazy one. And then today they were just speaking some nonsense. I can't remember what it was that I saw. But I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna block you. Like it was so annoying. Like it was beyond tribal. Oh, dog. I saw one of them the other day cussing like the AEW tribalists and Raw was on or something. And then they're like, oh, same old shit. Rare tear tear. This is why no one watches no more. And then someone was like, are you watching it? And they're like, no, I'm gonna catch up. And I was like,
Yeah, probably the same guy.
oh Jesus.
I have no patience for that. If you want to shit on something, fine, right? If you've watched it,
Mm.
if you've
Yeah.
watched it, by all means. If you don't like it, if you want to critique it, do whatever. Say whatever you want. You are free to do so. Have at her, man. Right? With any promotion. I don't care who the fuck it is. Right? If you haven't watched it, like, don't. You
Just
don't know
give
what
it
you're
like,
talking. You just don't know what you're talking about. You're going to look foolish, and you'll get called out on it. Simple stuff.
even oh, someone did something similar the other day. What was it? Oh, what was it? It was like a match, yeah, like a clip of a match. And then say like this isn't what happened, but say like the guys say like it was a mixed tag. So when the girls came in, the guys will come out, whatever. And then my man started critiquing it. So he's like, this is stupid. Why would they do this? No, 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 no. This is why you've never seen it before. And I'm like, this is something that's been going on since like 1998, bro. And then they just deleted their tweet. They didn't even respond. They just deleted the tweet.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah. It's probably the same guy. Oh, here we go. What are we getting?
Wayne's face. But it's kill or be killed here, man. Here, Darby, you know how much I respect you. I can't even believe we're having this conversation. I gotta interrupt right now. I noticed like you have the blinders on. I was up and down the road with Lex Luger. Yeah, I had the blinders on. You need to take yours off. You know that legend out there that just said he'd be by my side on my way out? He is probably the dirtiest player of all time. I learned from him. I learned how to see right through guys like Christian. I can see right through him. You need to open your eyes up and open them quick before it's too late. Are you hearing me?
Damn.
I need to know that you're hearing me. Listen to what I'm saying before it's too late. We go way back. Don't mess it all up now.
Yeah, Sexton Hardcastle.
Well, technically, yeah.
They do go way back.
They do,
A
yeah.
lot of fun for someone Sting right there getting in the face of Copeland.
The old Sting cutting the fire promo at 64.
Sting has never lost his promo game though. Like that's one thing that hasn't. Ruby Soho, another one that's hit and miss with me right now. So that was the gift, Ric Flair.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, as long as it's not a match, That's fine. Have
Yeah, but what again?
Sting and Rick kind of,
TK
come. They didn't come in together because I mean Rick was there since the '70s, but
TK is the king of hyperbole, though.
oh, it underdelivered. Yeah, I mean nobody knew what the hell it was. We knew what it wasn't. It wasn't a Hall of Fame announcement. We knew that because that's been done everywhere.
So you're saying it wasn't Undertaker versus Sting?
Yeah. Well, you never know because if you connect the dots, Sting did fight Mark Callis in WCW, and Rick fought Taker
He did.
in WWE. So you're
hmm
saying there's a chance.
and WWE AEW. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Right now, we turn our attention to this AEW Women's World Championship.
They're in cahoots.
Tuesday, Hikaru Shida made history, capturing the AEW Women's World Championship.
I'll tell you what's funny. Over here, Tony Khan owns a football team, right?
Yep. Fulham, I think it is.
So,
I think. Is it Manchester or Fulham that he owns?
Fulham.
Fulham.
So he owns Fulham. They're not a good team over here, by the way, but he owns them. And so every so often, when I'm checking my London news, whose fucking mug do I see standing with a local? Tony Khan. and, I'm like, this guy got real crossover appeal. Ruby Soho's wrestling like she has something to prove.
They're keeping her near the top of the card for the women's division. But
they have to, because the way they brought her in was like she was going to be a fucking... they were going to strap the rocket to her. And then again, it's like TK got cold feet.
I mean, she's always solid.
100%.
Yeah.
But bro, let's not forget how over she was when she came in initially. Because it wasn't Ruby Riot, it was fucking indie Ruby. So the crowd were like, yeah, let's go. But then again, I don't know, man. I feel like some people just have something missing. Not to say that it can never be found, but it definitely helps. Jinder Mahal just needed muscles.
She's only 32.
She has time.
Yeah, so she's still got time.
But that's the thing, though, isn't it? Because women wrestlers, their age and primes are different. And especially over the last few years, it's younger now. But then the wrestling longevity is a lot longer.
It is, and to be at a higher level too is longer.
Bro, to be a legend, you just have to be 40 years old. Mickey James is considered a legend. She's not even old, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Satomura, another legend, but she's not old like that. She's still very serviceable.
I think Ruby is younger than Shida.
There you go.
Yeah, Shida is 35.
But even that, it's only now because I'm turning 31 and that. When I was younger,
but you would never think
it seemed old, and
but you would never think to look at Shida, like the way she looks and the way she carries herself in the ring and the way she's able to wrestle. You wouldn't think mid-30s.
No, Sheila definitely has. Sheila's a solid. She's a total package. I think her only downside, which isn't a fault of her own, it's just where she wrestles, is she's gonna need to learn fluent enough English to cut strong promos.
Yeah, she has to.
He now does his.
That is the thing. It's not as prevalent here as it is Mondays or
In the
Fridays,
E.
just due to the balance of we're doing this much in the ring and we're doing this much promos, right? It's a
But
different
another
swing.
reason why I think it ain't as prevalent is because they don't do media, bro.
They don't do enough of it. I know that they got to step that up.
One
Like
second. My
if
laptop
they
is.
want the buildings
Yeah,
that they're
they
booked
don't.
in those buildings they've booked, like they're booked well ahead, so they can't really change that. I don't think, but they got to get people there ahead of time and start, you know, not pounding the streets per se, but pounding whatever they got to pound to get people in that building, right? I mean, the shows that they're doing. I mean, that's not going to make or break them. That's not where they're making their money at. But you do want the building as full as possible, yeah. Oh, you're muted, Remy.
Can you hear me?
Hear you now, yeah.
All right, sweet.
Just-
My laptop's just been doing the mad thing.
And for as much as I like Ruby, do not have Sheeta drop the belt there. Just, just don't do that.
Hmm.
She just got it back, and people are generally excited for when she holds the belt.
You don't see her as like a world champ.
Well, I do, just not at this particular moment in time. Like she had the belt and then she dropped it to Rhea and she got it back. Like let her get a run with this. She's more than capable of it. She doesn't have to be out in the ring cutting 10-minute promos.
Yeah.
Just short and sweet, to the point. Get out to the ring. Athena has been mentioning Statlander a bit more, which is interesting. So
Even Statlander, I think she's so much better since she's come back. I've
Yeah.
always liked her, but I feel like her moment. Bro, what is going on with my stream, bro? Oh my god, that's what it is. This stupid laptop's connected to the downstairs internet.
ah,
That was driving me crazy, bro.
so you were
So
on
basically, my
you were on
main
the
internet's up.
wrong
My main
one.
internet's upstairs. Yeah.
Ah,
He was using my. Oh my god, that's so irritating.
oh,
That was so not. That was pointless, man.
oh, she kicked out. Thank fuck.
Yeah, but that was pointless. That was
Yes.
so. She
Yes, it
strangled
was.
her for 2 seconds to just hit her finisher. If they were
And the
men, I
belt
think she
thing,
would have given her a low
the
blow.
spray painting of the belt was kind of.
Yeah,
They have
man.
to stop with that.
Even that, I also don't like the. So you hit your finisher and basically no sell it, hit their finisher, and then fall down. Like I get it's like a last resort thing, not last reserve, but the match has to have had that feel to it. It can't just be a fucking normal match, and then it's like, oh, I'm so tired, but
Oh,
I've got this gust of energy. Falcon, Arrow.
Yeah, that was a nice knee she hit her with, though. Oh,
Ooh, I wasn't expecting a little
oh,
reversal there. Jesus Christ.
I'd like to see her follow through with that knee shot a little bit more, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She holds her strengths, and that's why I like Athena. Athena's on this strong style.
Very much
Athena,
so.
Athena's like, I'm
Very-
gonna hit you as hard as I want, and if you choose
Yeah,
to hit
it is.
you,
If you like it, great. If you don't like it, too bad.
Oh look, Tony. Oh, she should have came out with RJ. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, her and RJ are a good little team.
But it has to be like a Stockholm syndrome thing. He can't be willingly coming along. God, I'll tell you what, AEW, okay, 80% of their women's roster could all double as much. And they're not even my type. That's stunning. None of them are my type, bro.
No, no,
like, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't like.
it's well. I mean, they get. I find anyway. They try to get people in there who can do stuff in the ring, and if they look a certain way, great. Right?
Hmm.
It's not the other way around. Right? Oh, you look really good. Can you do something in the ring? Right? They try to do it the other way.
Samoa
And
Joe
now
offering
Samoa
to watch
Joe
your
is
back. I will be your friend.
Sounds good to me. On one condition. You give me my rematch for the AEW.
Jesus.
Now, you don't have to answer me now. But with the way things are going, I'm sure I'll have.
He's one of those movie villains
Oh,
that
bro,
always talk
he's so
in the
intense.
yeah, but he's one of the movie villains that always talks in the low, intimidating. I don't have to raise my voice to get my point across to you,
But when he
guys.
does raise his voice, it's so fucking bassy, bro.
Yeah,
He's like,
but
and the
but
worst thing
that's
is, if he had any other face, he wouldn't be intimidating at all. Do you know?
yeah,
he's not imposing. He's not like big in a scary way or nothing.
yeah.
But
But
it's
it's the
just
delivery.
he's a badass.
Yeah,
Even
but
when
and
I used to love when he would go toe to toe with Lesnar, be it on the mic or in the ring, because he doesn't hold back. And
and the
certain
thing
things to
is with
Brock.
the way he does it, like you said, when he does raise his voice, right?
Hmm.
It's rare that he does. So
Hmm.
when he does, you pay. Oh, I should probably be paying attention to this because he doesn't
He
normally do this, right?
he carries the intensity in his aura that
Yeah,
it carries in the ring.
yeah,
That's the best way I can put it. Screen and you're just like, oh fuck.
yeah, yeah. Like
And
he
he
has
had
a
that same aura from WWE and TNA. Not so much
yeah.
TNA because he was younger, but WWE 100%. One second, my bro.
Hmm.
Oh shit! Nearly made this a fucking OnlyFans. Forgot my. One second.
Someone tried to steal your butterfinger this Halloween. Call the PFI. No one lays a finger on your butterfinger.
It's time for the main event.
Tony Schiavone, you were there this past Saturday at Collision. Orange Cassidy coming out for his match against John Silver. John Moxley leaving the ringside area as a subtle shoulder bump by the champ, former champ John Moxley. Moxley did anything to settle. He was in the fighting room if we've ever seen or heard of Orange Cassidy since we was with AEW.
I'm an idiot. Okay, let's see what all does. Can I be heard?
Okada.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Sweet. Oh no, where's my stream gone?
The American Dragon Bryan Danielson was attached June.
Ooh, this is gonna be a match.
Yep.
Landed the elbow drop, breaking the arm of Bryan Danielson. Danielson requiring surgery and having
There's a good chance that Mr. Osprey is going to end up with Mr. Moxley at Wrestle Kingdom
I would not be angry at that at all.
because Shota Umino is facing Osprey for his belt.
You know something.
Oh,
Shota
shooter.
is John's basically
Yeah, shooter.
adopted son,
Historically, very
right?
often in his career. Yet
So I
Bryan
think that's where
Danielson
they're going
managed
with that.
to make Okada tap out to the label lock, even with the broken forearm.
Yeah, I'm
That's kind of why
I
everyone
just
happy for
I've always
that.
seen this
That's
over in
Okada,
Japan,
I agree with you.
but
It's gotta be
I
fun.
want to see Claudio and Okada together in the ring.
I want to see Claudio against anybody, especially now that he actually lays into his strikes more.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is bad. This is bad.
And Orange is getting a much meaner streak to him this go around, if you've noticed. He gave Mox an awful nudge going up that ramp Saturday.
I look like Mox forgot that it wasn't meant to be real.
Yeah, one of a few there. Eddie would be another one.
Ah,
On the back of the deltoid as he has wrist control, just to control Orange Cassidy's body.
oh.
And Claudio's
Man,
interested in
played
doing
dead.
a G1 too.
Yeah, I've seen that still.
Well, he's in this shape. He would do quite well. Like that's a grueling event. That's the strikes from Danielson, man. Like
Look at us seeing Cassidy do his stupidness with a man as serious as Danielson just makes me laugh. Like
it's one end of the spectrum to another as far as
Mhm.
characters go right now. Yeah. So, But you can't sell. I mean, you can't now. You could at one time maybe, but you can't sell Orange short as to what he's capable of in that ring.
Oh, 100%. You can hang
That,
with any of them.
like he hung with Osprey at the first Forbidden Door
And
that
fucking Shibata.
and Shibata, and that match with Mox was
Yeah.
amazing. Like so he's not a one-trick pony.
But he's been wrestling for a good 17 something years now, isn't it?
Yeah, well he's 39.
Yeah,
Like he's not
exactly.
like his character makes him seem younger than what he is. But
Young.
yeah,
But did you see it? I think Taz or someone mentioned it the other day. When they were showing his 2020 match, he looked so much younger. Like his face has like, it's not even age. It's like it's got more grit to it.
probably does.
Mm. And he's got the beard now as well, to be fair. Ooh,
Yeah,
Claudio Okada,
the
bro.
beard would help.
You got your wish. Yeah, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about? Man said Okada's on the same strength level as. Don't be stupid. That's stupid. That's just. I hate when they get over the top with the hyperbole, bro. I'll tell you who's strong as shit. Gunfer.
Yeah.
He's because he used to be fat. He still has fat man strength. That's what it is. Like his
There we
pound for
go.
pound is still his 270-pound frame, even though he's at 230, 240 now.
The thing I like about this,
I don't
when
know they're doing
Okada
upper.
got in that ring with Claudio, the crowd very much knew and
What time it
acknowledged
was.
how much of a moment that actually was.
Because Claudio is like kind of like an unsung hero of wrestling, man.
Well, he was so well known from his Cesaro days, so that
Mm-hmm.
carried over. And what did you always hear like about Cesaro? Right? How
Just
good he
needed.
was.
Mm-hmm.
How he should do.
And again, the age thing as well. I think the crowd are realizing he's only now getting his shine towards. He can't call it the twilight of his career, but he's got more years behind him than he does ahead.
Oh God, yeah. What is
So
Claudio?
it's like,
Yeah, because he was wrestling a while, like before he
exactly,
got to WWE.
bro. Since he had long hair,
Well, here,
he had long hair, bro.
yeah, Claudio's 42.
So there you go.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that he stopped aging like 12 years ago.
Basically, yeah, he's looked the same.
Since he
He looked,
came to Dubs, bro.
yeah,
The only thing he's done is trim down. And even now, it looks like he's putting the weight back on, the bulk.
he's
When-
just walking around with a guy with one hand.
I've still got Brian in the ring. Okay, Claudio's in now. Let me refresh my stream.
And we haven't had the other two in the ring yet since.
We ain't had
Forbidden
Okada
Door.
and Brian in the ring at all.
No, not yet. Oh no, they'll hold off on that until
Exactly.
they build, right? But I would say that's definitely one match at Wrestle Kingdom. Danielson Okada. Danielson in the New Japan ring. Like, you think of that, right? Like you see the things
100%.
that Omega can do in an AEW ring, and then you
100%.
watch what he can do in a New Japan ring. They're not the same. They're very different. So the run that Danielson has been on this year and the matches that he has been able to have, take that and up that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like,
I want to see Orange Cassidy in a G1.
yeah,
Nah, man. Think about it properly, bro.
yeah, yeah. No. I would like to
Mhm.
see it. I'm just wondering, as
Jeff Cobb.
could he would he last through the whole thing?
OC versus Jeff Cobb. OC versus Minoru Suzuki. OC versus fucking
I like to see
cool.
OC versus Coughlin.
Even
He's
Naito.
another he's another strong individual.
Mm-hmm. Third time ever Daniel and Okada's been in the same building.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like for the amount of time
The
that
first
they have been
time,
in the business, like
fucking hell. The first time was in Okada's first ever match that they was in the same building.
well, I mean that's hazards of working where he was, right? You don't get it's just not an option, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with that rather large document I sent over there earlier with all the big words,
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna go on there.
Oh, bro. As I said, if it's anything like Dana, because it's funny, I was reading a quote from Dana today about he was talking about Vince, and he was saying they hated each other. But he said since they've been working for the same company, it come like Vince sees him as his best friend. He said they've been on the phone at least 20 times since the merger. So if it's anything like Dana, then bro, people are getting let go. If they're not getting let go, then they're gonna get lowballed crazily.
Yeah.
I see internal issues happening within the next 2-3 years for WWE between like Triple H and higher ups.
Most likely, yeah. I've seen it with companies I've worked for. They got bought. Things just went to complete. No matter
Yes.
what you were told when the company was bought, none of it actually took place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
Listen to the crowd, bro. Oh my gosh.
yeah. And just how Claudio is presented,
Mm-hmm.
like he is presented as a legit guy.
Yeah. No messing around.
Yeah.
Even like when Moxley and that's going mad, like I've seen him just pick him up and put him on his shoulder. And the commentator will always make a point to announce Claudio, one of the strongest guys. Like
He is.
he is literally, but that's what I'm saying. Even in the small bits, they show it. Like if he's holding someone back, he literally just picks them up and walks off with them. Like he does it every time.
Here
Like
we go.
next time there's a schmuzz, yeah. Ooh, next time there's a schmuzz, notice when Claudio runs out, if he doesn't start fighting and he's holding someone back, he just literally picks them up, bro. That running back elbow was shit, bro. I don't know why he's doing that move. I hate moves like that, man. That serves no purpose. Look like a bum.
Oh Jesus, that was a slap and a half. Danielson is laying them in. So is Okada.
I'm at the part where Okada's just hit him with a flapjack. Where are you? Davey.
Remy.
Fucking I'm at the part of Brian Danielson trying to put him in a he's stamping on his elbow. Have you seen that yet?
No.
Okay, I think I might be a bit ahead. So I'm gonna break your arm.
We did before. What do you mean, Joe? His fucking belly just fell on him, broke it.
I like how he, whereas before his yes kicks, he now targets the shoulder or the arm, like it's actually tactical. And then look, he's put him right into the label lock.
Well, I mean, these guys are precise at what they do. Like, there's very, very few mistakes, and if they are, they're minor ones.
Yeah. Oh, the circle knee? No.
Yeah, I'm just sad he just stomped his arm now.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm a bit ahead of you still. You're gonna like this, bro. They are fucking each other up. Jesus. Standing ovation. This is the main event.
Yeah,
Fucking hell, this episode flew by, man.
yeah. They generally do, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want, right? Speaking of flying by, I believe, now don't quote me on this, but I'm almost positive, uh, that Osprey Alexander match might be on tomorrow.
Is it?
I think. I'm not 100% sure.
He's been talking him up quite a lot.
Yeah. Oh, and as he should.
100%.
Osprey wants Alexander in a G1, which I
Mhm.
can definitely see.
Oh, you're gonna laugh in a second, bro. Let me mute. Oh, I like this. Oh, I love Orange Cassidy. I'm not gonna say what he does. Just tell me. You'll know. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. The sequences in this match. The sequences in this match. Gee. I want to see OC versus Claudio now, bro.
Well, you probably will, because if the end game again is Orange Mock,
Hey, keep
right?
watching, bro. Yeah. Is he doing his kicks yet?
Kicks to Claudio's chest, yeah.
From here, it just goes to sixth gear for 20 seconds straight. Jesus Christ. Can I give you one spoiler, bro?
Holy shit.
All right, then. Can I give you one spoiler?
Oh, yeah.
Claudio just countered the orange punch straight into the big swing. Think about that.
I'm just trying to figure out.
And then he went faster.
They got Orange going over the top rope onto Danielson now.
Yeah, it's
Orange
coming.
back in the ring.
It's coming.
Yeah. Claudio's down on the mat.
Jesus. Oh,
Good
Claudio.
Lord.
Crazy, isn't it?
And just so, and like, just fluid.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he even speeds up. He speeds up towards the end. Okada's not done nothing to impress me in this match.
Scorpion Deathlock.
Ah, 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 Let me know when O'Connor hits his Rainmaker pose, please. Oh my God. Claudio is a beast, bro. Jesus. It's over. Oh my God. You see the hug?
You got to give the people what they want.
That was wicked. Oh, just keep watching. Oh,
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan's fucking injured, bro. He's hurt himself again.
Oh man, Okada got a sweet drop kick though, man. He don't miss on it.
Keep an eye on how Daniel Bryan lands when he gets Rainmakered, because he's real life genuinely injured, it seems.
Right now, checking on their friend.
Good lord.
landed
Claudio
on
on
his
Okada, you fucking knocked him out of the ring.
Looks like Danielson is clutching the side of his face.
Something's happened to Danielson, bro.
That's Prince is out here.
Yeah, he's rolling around.
You see Rocky Romero, and even a foot out with Orange Cassidy, but
Oh, look, he's all apologized. Like, this is serious.
very interesting scene here. Look, yeah, the FTW champion got Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta there.
Where's
Which
Hook
you
there?
don't know with him. He's quite the actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a face to face here.
Well, go fans. Claudio Castagnoli tonight did what not many people have done in the last 365 days. He pinned Orange Cassidy and Tony Khan.
Yeah, this wasn't meant
Nice
to be the
got him.
ending, bro.
Wednesday night, Dynamite. Claudio
This wasn't
Castagnoli
meant to be the ending.
challenge
Look. Okada's saying, oh, like,
for the AEW International Championship. That's a great call. But
yeah,
thank you for joining us. We have a great week still to come here in
yeah.
AEW. Join us Friday night for Rampage. this
Claudio's
Saturday.
pissed off as well. He's genuinely pissed.
Live from Mohegan's son, MJF. Kenny Omega.
That's weird. What happened there? What happened? What?
There's your match.
So I think
Claudio Orange.
that's real. I think that injury was legit.
Well, he's
What
kind
do
of setting up now. Now, was it Okada that hit him?
It was a Rainmaker. That was the
Okay.
last move he took. But I
Okay.
think his hit. I think he must have caught his face, and that's why Okada was gesturing to his elbow. But if Brian's injured again, then bro, he needs to hang it up, because that's
Well, he is.
beyond. I know,
Yeah.
but ASAP. You can't stay healthy for your retirement tour, bro.
But what they also might be doing, right? Because you know they're going to have a second match, right? Like they'll go out, they'll finish what they're doing 1-1. They'll leave it at that. There won't be a rubber match for that. So if they ended the show with Danielson being put down from the Rainmaker, right? Maybe
I don't know, man.
maybe that's the path to you
Yeah.
want to try to take my head off with the Rainmaker. I'll see you at Wrestle Kingdom.
See, I think that's gonna be the pivot. As we've mentioned before, TK looked like I think personally, I feel like there was something happened there. I feel like they was gonna do Daniel Okada anyway, but I feel like that wasn't meant to happen, because they wouldn't have stayed in the ring. They wouldn't have stayed in the ring. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there was even meant to be like a standoff or something, because even with the whole Moxley Cassidy thing, look, Mox stayed on the outside. It was Cesaro that was doing most of the talking, and he looked legitimate pissed. And Okada looked like he was explaining.
Well, I would imagine our friends at Fightful are investigating this as we speak, probably. So we'll have word on it fairly soon.
Jimmy, the Drip King, says, seems like they might have been trying to build towards a Worlds Collide super match with two big teams, but Danielson might have actually been hurt. I don't know. It was weird, so.
Well, what they were Saturday, they had House of Black come out and attack Blackpool Combat Club. He also attacked FTR in the match, uh, and that was right around the match that Big Bill and Starks were in. Right.
Yeah.
So if you pair those up, right, that's 5 on one side, 5 on the other.
Hmm.
WWE has a show coming up.
Oh yeah, they're both gonna do the War Games and Blood and Guts.
Right.
I heard
So
of that. It's meant to be like a day apart or something, or on the same day.
same day, both on Saturday. So it'll be which style of a match that's going to go on in a cage do you want to see? Because they will be very different if that is in fact
Hmm.
where they're going with this. Would make sense. Because if you're going to counterbook something, that's certainly a way to do it. Right?
But even to be fair, NXT War Games are different from main roster War Game.
They are, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the NXT ones are more, they're more in line with like the classic of it, right?
Yeah.
Right. Same as anything. The higher you progress to the main roster, the less that is, right? Just goes in line with the product that they do. But like I said, they laid the groundwork for it. Like if they want to do that, like there's a potential there because you got Brody, Buddy, Malachi, Ricky, Bill. Then you would have FTR and pick 3 members, like Claudio, Utah, Mox. Probably not Danielson.
What I like to do is go through the hashtags and see what people are saying. And someone said one more match.
What for?
Hmm. Ric Flair.
No, let's not do that in any promotion anywhere. Although I almost positive Rick doesn't have to worry about one of them
Bro.
going forward.
Yeah, you know that.
He probably won't be getting an invite back, but you watch. His daughter will get the record for the most titles, and then he won't be able to go. So
And you're gonna fucking cut a promo on her.
yeah, most likely. But that match though was cooking.
That was an amazing match.
Yeah.
Oh look, AEW tweeted brand new dying. Wow, wait, is this the AEW account? Yeah, brand new. Wow, Brian Danielson appears injured as Chaos, Hook, and the Blackpool Combat Club hit the ring. Yeah, they're gonna pivot that into a story, but he's legit injured. You know that, and you will know because he's gonna fucking not wrestle for another 2 weeks or some shit.
Yeah. But you and I talked about this before, right? One thing they love to do there is blur those lines,
Yeah,
reality and kayfabe, right? They mix a lot of that in, so you got to really kind of pay attention, to what goes on there, right?
someone
Otherwise,
just said something very foreboding and worrying, and it's actually true. They said, "So what's the deal with Mox? It feels weird that his injury/recovery seemed to be shrouded in mystery compared to other AEW injuries." And it's true. He had a head injury, innit?
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
but this is the thing. No, not. I don't think that's a slight. I get it in the
no,
sense
it's
that
not.
it's worrying because you remember they did the same thing with Christian initially
Head injuries they're tricky. Like there's
and
no,
Brian. They did the
yeah,
same thing with Brian when he came back, and then it was like, "Oh no, wait, you can't come back last minute." And so it is worrying because it's true. They didn't. Mox didn't get physical.
no. Well, Mox
He
got
didn't
a,
get
a
physical the other
well,
day.
Mox has a match booked against the Great O'Con. So he's good to go. He's got
Yeah,
one
but
booked over there, which is like I
when
said,
was that match
probably
booked?
going to lead up to that'll start the path to him and
But when
Mox,
was that
right?
match
Most
booked?
likely.
Do you know?
Mm,
Because if it was around the time or before his injury, I do know that New Japan do have a habit of having to cancel matches because they don't have the best communication.
I know it was announced after the match got canceled with Phoenix. I know that. I'm just trying to pull up when this match is happening.
Well, I'll tell you one thing: the MJF Omega match has a lot of hype. One person's tweeted it, and the tweet of the picture of them two. So the tweet says Kenny Omega versus MJF World Title versus record, first time ever. 239 retweets, 1,800 likes.
Yeah.
That transfers well into viewership.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be. Well, I called this a week and a half ago. Whenever that they did that on the BTE show,
Yeah, yeah.
because they said I think it was 20 days or 21 days or whatever it was at the time, and then it got a lot of positive hits on that. It's like, okay, let's do it, right? Do it on Dynamite, 13 days, bitch. So they tested the water first, and then away they go.
Well, looks good. That was a good night of wrestling.
It was. Tomorrow night is crew day, I believe.
Yes, and we
Or
have a
tomorrow evening.
special guest being Nick from Wrestle Legion.
Oh, Nick. Nick.
Mhm.
I asked
Mhm.
Matty if he was a king, and he didn't answer me.
Matty has been in, I don't know, he's been super busy today.
He has been, yeah.
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think I've ever been on a show with Nicholas before,
That
due to other circumstances that I won't get into.
put it this way, when I was even on that show the other day, I heard of them. They were speaking on something that happened between them and Rare Tear Tear. All I know is crew day, we don't get down like that. If we have anything, we sort that shit. Get me, keep it moving as we should. Cause at the end of the day, we're all trying to achieve the same shit out here, man. You know, we're just trying to bring more eyes to the product, get some more people in the community.
And I have a great amount of respect for Nick.
Yeah, man. He's a Brit. He's a fellow Brit, so I have to respect him by default, innit? You know what I mean?
I believe I used to call him Sir Nick.
Sir Nick. Jesus
Nick.
Christ.
Well, like I said, if I like you, I'll come up with a nickname.
Yeah. You've given me about 26, so
yes.
You know
there you go.
Mean? So it's only proof. But you're saying you're there tomorrow, yeah?
Yep. And also, don't forget, folks, Impact, soon to be TNA, will be airing tomorrow. Along with ROH, that is also on tomorrow. Friday is SmackDown and Rampage, and Saturday is Collision. So
Saturday is Omega versus MJF.
Yes. I wonder. Now they're going to give that time, obviously. So I wonder if they'll do the 30-minute commercial free.
But what's happening on Saturday for WWE? Nothing, is there?
I don't believe so this week. I can check though.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't think they get anything cooking up, and not up until sands of time.
Don't forget to put the Berlin show down on the talk about list tomorrow.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And AEW just trademarked a pay-per-view name too, which I believe will be probably for their pay-per-view that they're doing at the end of December.
What's it called?
Can't remember off the top of my head. I seen it when I was at work today.
Yeah, I ain't read none of my news articles. I need to get to.
Yeah, nothing on the go in WWE land for Saturday.
I've got on my website, first thing it says, Ric Flair appears on AEW Dynamite. Another.
Are you close to Coventry?
It's like an hour and a bit drive.
Impact Wrestling UK Invasion Tour, 10/29, Coventry, West Midlands, England, at the HMV Empire. Jordan Grace versus Deonna Purrazzo versus Giselle Shaw in a three-way match. In a tag match, Grado and Joe Hendry versus the most professional wrestling gods, Brian Myers and Moose. In a street fight, we have Rhino and Eddie Edwards. The singles match, Trey Miguel will take on Leon Slater. The Impact X Division title match of Chris Sabin versus Frankie Kazarian, and a mixed six-man tag match, Eric Young, Rich Swann, and Trinity versus Subculture, uh, Danny Luna, Flash Morgan Webster, and Mark Andrews, and the Impact World title match, Alex Shelley versus Josh Alexander.
Yeah, that's I need to. I've still yet to be to a wrestling show. Imagine that. So I'm definitely getting tickets for that one. Zachariah Khan, woo! What is going on? Thank you for coming at the end of the stream.
Ah,
Uh,
fashionably late. That's
you
all.
know,
Better late than never.
that's it precisely. Yeah, well, we'll be back tomorrow, guys.
Absolutely.
Davey will give you the times because I do not know time zones.
We're scattered all over the world here at the Crew Day.
Literally.
Yeah. So we're looking for an Australian crew member, possibly an Antarctic. That would be fun.
We should get like a I'm thinking like a somewhere like a Cuban or a Samoan. We need one Samoan.
That'd be good.
We need a Samoan. That's what we need. I've never known one in my life. There's no Samoans in England, bro. I don't know if you know that.
Well, I'm almost positive we don't have any here.
Bro, I've lived here for nearly 31 years. I've been alive, and I have never ever seen a Samoan.
I've lived here 53, and I have yet to see one.
What is happening? That's crazy, yo. Why is no one talking about this?
I don't know.
What is? I'm tweeting that shit. Watch me just get slated tomorrow.
Why are there no Samoans
In England or
either,
Canada?
either wild or not in England or Nova Scotia?
It don't make sense.
Yeah. Well, Nova Scotia is New Scotland.
We don't have Mexicans over here either.
We have Mexicans here.
We don't have Mexican. We ain't got no like. We have like Mexican lineage, but we don't have no like none of that shit, and that really upsets me. That it upsets me, man. I'd make them my best friend instantly.
Me.
The closest I've got, my friend, he's Spanish. He's Spanish. No, is he Brazilian? He's Spanish. Yeah, he's Spanish. From Mallorca.
Oh, I could back off on the ABBA requests. Then I could put in Paul Simon instead.
You can put in some Bad Bunny requests.
No, Paul Simon, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. You can find
Jesus Christ. Julio. Hello from New York. What is going on? I am in London. Davey is in Canada. Did you just finish watching AEW? What's the time? 3:19. Fuck it. 10 minutes.
11:20 here.
Yeah, it's free. It's 4:15 a.m. where I am.
Good
in
Lord.
The chat, it shows as 3:50. In the chat, it shows as 3 a.m. Do we have Pakistani in? Oh yeah, loads. Where
did El Generico go? Maybe we can get someone from there.
He went to that Uzbekistan or somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he's running an orphanage. Well, he's running an orphanage, so we can't get him. He's probably quite busy, but I'm sure he knows someone. He would have to.
Yeah, over here in London, especially, we have loads of Pakistani. We got loads of Mauritius people, Indian people. We got fucking everything and anything that just literally isn't Mexican. Or
we have a lot of we have a lot of them in like international students because it's turned into kind of a college town now.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's lots of a lot of them moved here when there was like a lot of their family, like the older parents, like the generation prior moved here in like the 60s and 70s. And they run like 60% of the convenience stores over here. It's like Indians, Pakistani, Turkish, and Polish. They're the majority owners of the convenience stores over here, off licenses, stuff like that. Like your 7-Elevens, basically.
World's End AEW, Saturday, December 30th.
World's End.
Hmm.
Uh, World's End at the end of the year. I like that.
What's the? There got to be some kind of meaning behind that. What the hell is it? Always mysteries there.
I don't think TK. He goes off vibes, bro.
He does. He's a reactionary.
He goes off vibes.
Yeah, he's a reactionary booker. So it's a completely different style of booking than what goes on in WWE, which is good, right? You don't want to carbon copy paste, one night to another. That's and I've spoke on this before. Like I watched many different promotions. They're all different.
Yeah.
No two of them are the same. So I never get overly. I get annoyed with some of them, but I never really get bored with them, like to that extent, because I'm not following one style of thing over and over and
Constantly.
over again. That would bore me. I would probably lose interest fairly quick. But like I watched Raw Monday, which was one style of presentation, one style of stories. NXT last night was completely different than that.
Oh
Mind you,
yeah.
it was kind of a gimmick show, but still it
Yeah.
was different, and the stories there are different on a regular basis anyway. And now tonight, completely different yet again. Right? Impact tomorrow will be different.
Impact.
Yeah.
But the thing is, their shows are taped in advance, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's the
And that's
only
one
thing.
thing I would like to see them get away from
Yeah,
when
because
they
even with
switch
that
over to
now,
TNA. Do them
you-
live, like do them as they happen. That would help.
especially with this Bound for Glory revelation, because with that now, if they were doing it live, they could have started to show us glimpses of what to expect from tomorrow. But because they have like 2 months of programming left before
Yeah.
they even get to a live show, they have to let whatever run continue running. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you've put out like a 10 episode season, and then in the eighth episode, no, in the sixth episode, you've had an amazing idea, but because you've already pre-run the seasons, you can't
You
implement
can't.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, you
you know.
can't. You can't change things on the
Mhm,
fly as
exactly.
to either how wrestlers are reacting to each other or how the
hmm
crowd is
Anything.
reacting or any right. You can't book that area of
Oh,
it, right? So I would like to see them listen. We're Thursday. We're live. Away we go. Right. Get their two
mm,
hours in. And if that goes well, I like to see them get a little sideshow somewhere. I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
what night they could do it on because you're not going to touch Sundays because there's just too much going on, and that's like pay-per-views and everything else. Saturday's already kind of booked up. Same problem, pay-per-views and Collision is already there. So it would be the matter of where do you put it, right?
that's literally it. Right, dude, that's all
You
she's
know,
about.
Tuesday Night Wars, TNA versus NXT. There we go.
That would nah. I was gonna
And
say
you know
if it
something,
was NXT 2.0, then that would have been a fair war. But
yeah,
NXT as it stands recently,
yeah. and
they're not
and
being touched.
in all honesty, I don't really care for that
Yeah, no, I don't.
between
Yeah, you
any
don't.
promotions because now I gotta pick. Okay, what
Yeah,
am I watching, right? And whatever
yeah.
I'm not watching, I'm probably gonna find out what went on the one I'm not watching. Right? It doesn't mean I won't watch it, but it takes away a little bit of the excitement when you already know. So
Yeah, that
I'm
when
not
when
I'm not
when the
big on
shows
the
came
whole
on at the
head-to-head
same
thing.
time the other day, that pissed man off, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't want to have to choose which one to watch first. Like I just, do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
the,
And
oh,
and I've tried watching two at the same time. You can, but it's not as
mhm.
productive as you would think it is because you miss a lot. You're
Even when we do the crew day watch-alongs, because there's 4 or 5 of us, I always end up watching the show after anyway, like the next day.
you have to. Yeah,
hmm
if you're doing one of these and you're watching it at the same time, like people can get our thoughts on it and everything else,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
good, right? But for us to actually like for the crew day show tomorrow, like I'll have to rewatch what went on tonight
hmm
to get a
hmm
better overall feel of okay, what did go on? Was there any little subtleties that I missed? Because they love to do that there too, right? To they don't beat you over the head with stuff,
Yeah,
so you have to
yeah,
watch,
yeah.
right? So yeah, so like tomorrow before our show, I'll rewatch this one.
But for
So
me,
probably before Impact.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't mind when I got a few shows lined up to watch though, especially when I like Thursdays, especially because there's nothing that really like. Yeah, Ring of Honor. You can watch Ring of Honor on delay. Like Ring of Honor is not something you have to watch live.
No,
Do you
Ring
know
of
what
Honor,
I mean?
Ring of Honor, you can do that with.
Hmm.
Like that Athena, Billy Stark story they got going on. I'm quite interested in that to see
Yeah,
where
100%.
that's going. Right.
Billy starts with making the Athena nice.
I think what's going to happen there is Billy is going to start getting a little bit more of a mean streak to her. Like Athena is going to start rubbing off on her,
I thought that, but then the other
which
day
is
when I watched, I saw Billy stop Athena from attacking my girl more,
yeah.
and then she begrudgingly listened. So I thought they were gonna do the
They,
opposite.
yeah. Well, they also play things out here. They don't rush them,
Yeah.
right? So you know, over time, slow burn it, let it happen naturally, right? But I think what'll happen is Billy will start getting that little meaner streak to her, right? Toughen her up a little bit, get out of this little good girl, you know,
Hmm.
smile and tongue out thing, right? And Billy will be the one to take that title off of her. Athena will get
Ooh,
beaten by the little monster that she's created.
literally.
Yep. So careful, careful what you wish for, Athena, right? It might come back and bite you in the ass. But if that happens, Athena is now no longer ROH Women's Champion, which now
Oh,
frees her up to go possibly face the other lady that she's been mentioning, which is Statlander.
hmm. Sorry, I kind of zoned out when you mentioned biting Athena's ass. But I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
You had flashbacks of the Tony Storm Kara Hogan match.
Oh Jesus Christ! Even the Palmer match on NXT the other day. Oh my God, I was getting fucking. And then that Petrovic lady kit, bro. I nearly had an aneurysm, bro.
They're green, those two.
Oh,
The,
100%.
the
But
but keep an eye on those two.
oh yeah, especially
They
that
got
Petrovic lady.
yeah,
She's gonna be something, bro.
yeah. They got something right. They said they're green. Like it's going to take them a little while to kind of find their footing, but you could see it's like okay, there's something there.
I would like for them to wear proper ring gear though, man. Because for me as a man, bro, when I'm watching that, like, yeah, obviously I'm gonna sort my shit, but at the same time, I'd like to be able to actively just be focused on the match, like. And you know it's a thing in WWE in which they say, "Oh yeah, no, don't wear the pants, wear shorts and wear tear tear." Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, cool, viewer retention, but do you want viewers to be watching the ladies because they're in the ring, or do you want them to be watching what they're doing in the ring? You know?
I will an educated guess there would be the former, not the latter of your statement.
Mm-hmm. Cause even myself, bro, I'll be so real with you. I had zero interest in that match, bro, but I couldn't not watch.
Yeah.
But obviously, again, as you mentioned, it's because they're green. I'm not someone that cares for wrestlers I don't know. I know that sounds bad, but I have to see you for a bit. And then, so in that situation, that's all it is. It's not because they're women or
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know either of you. But
But that's
luckily, I had a reason to keep watching. Do you get it?
that,
But that
but
shouldn't be the thing. That shouldn't be it.
yeah.
Like,
But that's one of the things I like about NXT and I like about ROH is I get to see people. It's like, okay, who are you?
yeah.
What can you do? What can you not? Like I like that, and if I see something in someone, I like seeing them progress along, right?
I like
Like
it as well, but you have
like
to be going up against someone established at the very least.
yeah, it can't just be a
Yeah, yeah, just
shot.
two random. Like, oh, that's why I had so much to say on that Lexi King match, bro. Because but we'll save that for tomorrow anyway. Me,
Yes,
bro, I'm gonna call it a night. It's 4:30 a.m.
the king of kings, Nexus King.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Should
The
have just
thing I
called himself Brian King.
the thing I find with that is they changed the name so he's not associated with his dad. right?
And the first thing he says when he comes out is what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
that, and if you look at him outside of that ridiculous fucking beard they got,
Mm-hmm.
he kind of looks. He still looks like Brian.
100%. He has the
The
same
hair and
walk. He
everything.
has
It's
the
like, okay,
same
you made him
swagger.
look like his dad, but you changed the name. So
My thing
what
is, he's
what
obviously
direction are you going? Like,
my
do you
thing is,
not
he's
want us to
obviously a
associate him,
baddie.
or do you want us to associate him with which one is it?
But
Pick
my
one.
thing is, he's obviously a baddie. When he turns face, how does he now pivot away from the whole "fuck my dad"? He was never around. I hate him thing.
The heel persona will work better for him
Exactly. But
because, like, you know, Brian is not as gifted in the ring as his father was.
oh yeah.
Right.
But he
So
was putting in a shift in his last few weeks at AEW, so
yeah, he did a little shift in how he was
yeah.
going about things, but the character he was running wasn't working. Right?
Oh no.
But Brian is not. But he did shift a little bit as far as his in-ring work goes, but he's still not.
Mm-hmm.
He must. You hear Lexus King is wrestling. It's not must-see TV. Right? He's just not that style of wrestler.
Yeah.
But the heel persona will hide some of that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
same as it did with Braun. Right? Braun as a face didn't work nearly as well as Braun as a
Yeah.
heel.
Him
Right?
currently.
So it's the same dynamic there, right? Braun's very explosive in the ring, but he's not great in the ring.
No, no.
You
But
know,
as you said, he knows it. That's what I like.
who Braun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He knows his limits.
yeah.
Not to
And he
say
got
he's limited. He's not limited, but he
no,
knows his limits. Yeah.
yeah. He knows, and
And that's why he has serviceable matches, bro, because he
he's
doesn't do anything out of his reach.
yeah. He's Roman. I'm not putting him on this level, so nobody come at me with Roman fucking whatever. But he's Roman-esque in that way, right? Roman is
He just
not.
gets it.
Right. Roman is not a really well-rounded wrestler.
Roman is the Rock
But
in the ring, bro.
but Roman knows what he can do and has perfected what he can.
Roman
He
reminds
does it
me of the
really,
Rock.
really well. Doesn't do anything else, but what he does do, he does really well. Right? It's just there's just not a lot of it. That's the only thing, right? So
Name me a
Braun,
5-star The Rock match. Name me a 4-star Rock match.
yeah, no,
That
Rock
wasn't
was,
that wasn't based around storytelling.
Rock was a lot more presentation than
Bro,
ring.
he's like as I got older and I rewatch his matches, I'm like,
What was I thinking?
what is happening?
Yeah.
Fucking slap, 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 clothesline, DDT, Samoan drop, belly to belly, rock bottom, people's elbow, sharpshooter, spine buster. Sorry, that's
Done.
literally it.
Yeah, but he was entertaining, right?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
and that works there, right?
All right, let's call it a day, bro. Because Matty has to end the stream as well, isn't it?
Oh
Just saw him
yes,
pop in.
that's right. And it's a
Otherwise,
lot
it will
earlier
just
where
go
I'm
on
at.
forever.
Alrighty, my man. Thanks for everybody for joining, as always. Don't
Mhm.
forget to tune in tomorrow for the crew day. We'll be hitting the times up on the
The
Twitter
X,
X Mobile, whatever they call that now.
Wakanda,
Yeah,
the Wakanda app.
the Wakanda app. Yes, Mandarin.
Davey, did you think you would be saying the word Wakanda in 2023?
I never take anything off the table ever.
There's one thing for certain: it's that nothing's for sure.
Nothing is
man.
off the table, and I'm liable to say anything to anyone at any given time.
I
So-
hear that one, brother.
so-
Preach,
Enter with caution.
preach, bro.
Mm.
But guys, thank you for everyone that did come through. Those of you that popped in, those of you that are going to watch this after it's gone up. I don't know how people do that, but yep, I appreciate it. Last time me and Davey did a stream, it got about 100 views.
Mm. I heard me and Shug got fair amount there for Saturday too,
Oh yeah, dope,
which is
very dope.
interesting.
Yeah, no, you did actually, because I popped in a few times as well. I popped it, but I was out, and then I lost my phone.
You were you were celebrating the stream before the stream.
Yeah, basically, I was
Yeah,
doing
you were
the celebrating for you
you
guys.
you were you were islands in the stream, so to speak.
Oh, fuck it. And the worst thing is, all day I was keeping an eye on the time. I was like, all right, cool with 7:30. All right, cool with 9:30. And then at one point, I said to my boy, yo, what's the time? And he was like, 3 a.m. And I was like, what? Like,
Yeah,
I said, uh-oh.
you
So,
you experienced. Um, there was a comedy skit on that. Larry Miller. It's
mm,
called Google it,
yeah,
as Danhausen would say. It's called the 5 stages of drinking.
yeah, I'm
You
going
ex-
to YouTube that ASAP.
you experienced all 5 of them.
Bro, listen, you don't understand. They say, yo, what's the time? I said, it's like 3:30. And in my drunken state, I was like, yeah, I've missed that podcast.
Yeah.
Like, instantly. Like, yo, listen, I'm gone. Deuces.
All right, my man. We will see you tomorrow, and
All
we
right.
will see everybody else tomorrow.
Yes, we shall. Crew
All
day.
right.